Today we'll be interviewing Dorian Jack, and just a warning, I'm literally in the kitchen of my family's house, so you will see random people walking
I'm in the
through entire
kitchen.
time. Yes, dude, people were
I'm in the
talking shit
kitchen
about
right now,
you.
bro.
People were talking shit. I'm in the kitchen too, man. People were talking shit that you're in the kitchen. It's like, same here. Okay.
God forbid I stream in the kitchen where I would just want to grab some food real quick, bro. Like,
So Dorian, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do?
sure, yeah. So my name is Dorian Jack. That is the alias I go by. I live stream. I multi-stream on Twitch and TikTok. I haven't really figured out how to get the multi-streaming going on Kick yet, but I'm new to all this like streaming stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm not really tech savvy, but I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, I usually stream content like gaming or mostly just chatting or reacting and stuff like that. I started earlier this year and just been going strong. I've been doing the best I can to prove a lot of people wrong. A lot of people are hating on me.
No way. Tell me about it. Tell me about
what?
it. Okay, so like let's cut all the professionalism, right? We're small streamers. We want to keep it authentic and real. So your size, from what I've seen, is like 30 followers on Twitch, 300 on TikTok. So like you're just starting out in terms of size. But if I'm not mistaken, you reached out a few months ago, right? For like just to connect. So my question to you is, there's people talking shit. Everyone talks shit when you're trying to do something different. Who are those people?
Absolutely. You know what? Ironically, I'm pretty sure it's the people that I'm mostly close with or used to be close with. And other times it's just random people that you get online. You know, they just come in, they see a small streamer, and they're just like, bro, who is this guy? Who does this guy think he is? You know what I'm saying? But it's also mostly, yeah, the people that you wouldn't think that is doing all that.
Let's
just
get
coming
real.
in, just
Dorian, what have they
saying,
said
you're
to
never going to make it.
you? They've said that to you?
Dude, what have they said to me? Oh man, I can't even. Some
Like,
of the
here's
things
the
I
thing.
can't even say what they said.
Okay,
Like,
because here's I get it, Dorian. It's like a very dangerous game, right? Because it's best not to live in that negative energy. And at least for me, I started trying to do YouTube all the way back in high school. And I remember one time I did a collab with this YouTuber with like 1 million subs, and I had 300 subscribers. So we did a collab, a video. He shouted me out. It shot my account from 300 to 5K in one night, and I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. I literally told one guy, that one guy told everyone, and then everyone in high school knew that I did social media. And it really changed like the dynamic of how people treat you, if that makes sense. But at least from my experience,
yeah.
they actually didn't shit talk me. So I'm very curious how. But like I'll expand further. But I'm very curious how, because you're in it right now. How are you handling everything? How do you stay consistent? Because you have been posting pretty consistently from what I've seen.
I've been doing the best I can. You know, sometimes it's really hard to balance, you know, your normal 9 to 5 every day and then coming home and like getting that motivation to like what am I going to do differently today that I didn't do the day before when I was streaming? You know what I'm saying? Like I got to switch it up. If you're always consistent, it's going to get boring. It's going to get to a point where it's like boring. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like to switch things up every now and then from the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I'm thinking about doing IRL streaming. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's a dangerous game in itself, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
There's things that could happen that might get you banned. But as far as motivation goes, man, I would definitely say, man, it's gonna sound pretty basic, bro, but I'm not gonna lie. Kai's my biggest motivator, bro.
No fucking way. You actually like watching Kai?
When it comes to like watching Kai, it's not about watching him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would say
the impact.
the fact that he's only a year older than me. He's 23,
Right.
and he's from New York, and he's just like you know everyone else. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
he did it differently. Granted, some of the content that he does, you know, it's questionable. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the message he's putting out, and it's just very motivating. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. And by the way, Dorian, you're 22. Did you go to college? And if like, I'd love to know more about you. What's the 9 to 5? You can have privacy. I just want to know from like my sake.
Yeah. So I thought about college. I really did, but I just overall I did get into some deep thought. It's not really for me. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my family members didn't really go to college either, and
Really?
to be fair, they turned. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah.
Some of them turned out to be. Yeah, some of them turned out okay. Some other ones, I mean, not so much. But
Right.
overall, I've always been in that mindset where no matter what, I can accomplish whatever if I just keep that strong mindset. Um, and I, what was the other part of the question? You said what was my job?
Yeah, what was your job? Because, like, if you guys are living in a house that's already, I'm assuming a house, not an apartment.
No, I did recently move out of my parents, and I did get my own apartment.
What? This is your apartment?
Yeah, bro.
Congratulations.
Yeah. What? Why do you think I'm in the kitchen, bro?
Ah, no way. So with roommates by yourself, because that's kind of a big leap for being 22 years old and then starting to live by yourself.
I do actually live with my girlfriend, and
Right.
we've been with each other for about almost 2 years. So it's a big step, bro. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, we just thought it was smarter just to move in together and just save some money, and we're making
Really?
it happen. We've been living with each other for about 3 months, so it's
Huh.
been pretty great.
So it's Dorian.
And
I'm gonna drop
yeah.
it. I'm gonna drop it if you don't care or like, if you want to keep it private. But what's your job to be able to like be independent?
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's kind of hard because I did sign an NDA.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I did
Right,
sign
right.
an NDA for my job, so I will
Right.
tell you what I can.
Yeah.
My job is with business impersonation. So essentially, my job is to go through different accounts on certain social media websites, and I can't say what because
Okay.
they're a client, and I can't really say what. And yeah, they essentially have us just comparing different businesses, and we're just trying to take down the fake ones and actually uphold the real ones. And you know, it's very fun because I had just gotten out of that whole customer service environment. I'm not gonna lie, my last job was as a call center retention agent. I don't know if you know what that means. It's like I used to work at Spectrum, and people are calling in trying to cancel their internet, bro, and they're
Right. And you're supposed to stall for time.
calling in all pissed
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're
So,
also not
Dorian-
only trying to save them as a customer, but you're also trying to sell them more stuff, and it was a headache, and I'm glad I got out of that environment.
So Dorian, you said this is something you actually like, the job where I'm assuming, is it remote? Do you pull up to an office?
I do. I pull it to the office. I work about 30 minutes from where I live
Right.
in Texas, and yeah, I used to work remote, but I'm a people person in to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
And this is okay. And this is something you're passionate about? Or you said you enjoy it, so I was
The
like,
job-
really?
the job-
Yeah.
The job I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't know about passionate, but I would say it's definitely a healthy work environment. What they give you, like
Right.
they offer on-site support 24/7. Like
Right.
if you're having a hard time personally at home or even with the job, they offer you like a trained professionalist, like
Right.
therapist to talk to and stuff like
Okay.
that.
So-
They got 100% confidentiality, all that, bro. Like it's very healthy, I would say.
Right. So there's a lot of benefits. Like the only reason why I asked that is because recently I've been reading a book and it's just talking a lot about freedom, and I'm curious personally because you say you like it, and I was just curious if you like it, or you're comparing it from your previous job. So by default, you like it because it's naturally a better job. Maybe it pays more, it has more benefits. That's why I ask. But what's currently on your mind? Like, what's a big priority as of now? Because you've moved out. Are you trying to improve your relationships, trying to get a promotion, trying to grow your social media? There's a lot that you're handling.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a lot. Could you repeat the question? I do apologize.
Yeah, all good. What's top of mind? Like, what is currently your priority?
What's my main goal?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking, basically?
Sure, like-
Yeah. Yeah, so when it comes to the streaming, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really looking to. I'm not in for it because, like, oh, I want to be famous, all that. Like, in the back of my head, like, I'm thinking like this probably isn't gonna go anywhere, but it's always been something that I've been enjoying. Before I was doing streaming, I would be a YouTuber. I think on my current YouTube, I have around like 500 subscribers, and like I would just enjoy every time I would record and edit and upload. It was just like it was the greatest feeling ever, and I've just always been in love with producing content for social media. So, and then in the back of my head, I'm not really worried about, oh, I really want to get famous. I want to get subs. I'm doing this for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like that's not my mindset with it. Yeah, and with most people, that's why they continue to go is because it's something that they want to work towards. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want
That's
to
me.
do. That's what
That's
they
me.
want to
I'm
be.
trying to
But
make money. I'm trying to get fucking famous. See, we're definitely our priority.
I didn't say that was a bad thing.
No,
I didn't say that
don't
was a
care.
bad thing.
I don't care if you do think it's a bad thing, right? Like our priorities are entirely different. But you know, so we're pretty much around the same age. People ask a lot, like, how old am I? I look like 16. I could also look at 21. You're correct. I am 21.
No, if I had to guess, oh, you're 21?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
dude,
what was in your
that's
head?
sick.
What was in your head?
I was gonna guess. I was gonna say, in the back of my head, I was thinking, man, you do look definitely younger than 30. So if I had to guess, like 24 or maybe 25.
What? Nah, get the fuck out of here.
That's not an insult. I didn't mean it
Randall's
like that. You
33.
know?
Who are these people, man? Okay. Well, anyway, I look very young, cute, handsome, but
Yeah,
well,
absolutely, bro.
yeah. So like, real talk, right? I don't like it when I personally speak bad upon myself. I don't like to give myself a vision that I don't believe in. So sometimes when I'm live streaming, I try to be entertaining and I accidentally slip up. I accidentally say, oh, I'm fucking lazy. I never think about that in real life. I never think of like negative thoughts about myself. And I definitely try not to think negatively about my YouTube career and how it will happen, right? I noticed earlier when you talked about live streaming, you said, I'm probably not going to make it. And that really like caught my ear because my question to you is, why do it if you don't believe that you can make it? Because if you're just doing it for the sake of creating content, then like, who are you creating for? Is it for yourself or?
You know what? That's actually very interesting. And I would say, yeah, I mostly do create for myself, which isn't, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bad thing, but you do make that point of like, don't like that. That's still kind of like a negative mindset. Like, don't think you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have your own reasons for doing it, don't think that it won't ever happen. So, you know what? You do make a good point on that. Don't ever think it won't happen. But I want to say, like, just to stay humble for like my own personal reasons. It's like, yeah, I just love. I'm just in it for the love of the game. If I do end up coming out on top, like coming out getting more than I was expecting, then it's a win in my books. And overall, I just try not to get too greedy, essentially, like because I'm a follower of God, and like God always takes place first, and no matter
Okay.
what I do. So that's why I'm trying. That's also the point I'm trying to make. Like I'm not trying to be greedy, with that sense.
Okay. So
What about you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why do I mean? I know you told me like you in it for the love, like for the money, all that. But
100%.
I mean, initially when you started, like, has it always been like that, or
So
when you started, like, was it a different
yeah,
mindset?
100%. So like let's break it down and how I view things. There's a lot of people who do things for the sake of others, right? So if you didn't go to college, but I did. When you do go to college, you'll meet a lot of people who say like big fancy fucking majors, and you can tell they're dumb as shit, and they honestly won't be able to like succeed in it, right? But they still say it, even though they're like in community college, they're taking random classes, like they're barely passing, and they say, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a neurosurgeon, I'm gonna do brain surgery, and the only reason why they say that is to look better, right? It's like I have my shit figured out, and at least for me, when I like started YouTube and everything, I understood that it makes sense. So like I've put a lot of thought into it. Like what's a thing that's high leverage? So a big reason why like coding pays people a lot is because you create that one piece of code and then thousands, millions, billions of people could use that same line of code, and that's why it pays them so much. You do 1 hour of work, but it continually pays you. So that's why I decided to do YouTube, is because I can make a video. It will take me 10 hours, super long time, 24, 48 hours. And after 48 hours, boom, there you go. The video can do good. I can keep on pushing videos, and it continually grows to a larger audience. And your question is, why do I do YouTube? What was it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know that you told me literally straight up, like, you in it for the money, you know what I'm saying? But
is there like a passion behind it? Yeah, there's a little bit more than just like materialism. I'm someone who tries to seek freedom in the context of I'm not bounded by anything, right? So there's a lot of people who go through life living in guilt. So that's how you get manipulated, whether it's through personal relationships where you're talking to your mom, they're trying to guilt you into doing something because I raised you, or your significant other, I'm your girlfriend, you have to do it. They're trying to guilt you. It's a way of manipulation. Yeah. But you can also look at it at a larger scale, right? You have to go to work because I pay you the money. The company tells you that. So let's say there's a funeral, you want to do something. You can't do it. You feel guilty, you're constricted, and a big reason why I do want to do YouTube or just do my own thing is because I want freedom. I also want the freedom to express my own thoughts. In high school, I really fit in pretty well. That's because I purposely fit in, because I knew that if I didn't fit in, I would be completely ostracized socially, and that wouldn't be fun. So there's a level of I didn't feel free, I couldn't be myself, and also a part of freedom is to have money. So that's why I chose YouTube.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that was very motivational. And you're talking about freedom and stuff like that. In the back of my head, I'm thinking like, you want some Aaron Yeager shit, bro? Like, I don't know if you watch Attack on Titan, bro. Yeah. Dude, nah, that's so cool though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was very motivational. Andrew, thank you for the fucking 35 roses, bro. That was crazy.
No way, 35 roses.
Dude, I'm getting, my life is getting active right now. So I mean,
really,
yeah,
tell
man,
me about it. How many? What are the viewers? What are the viewers?
Well, it's 5 viewers right now, but you know what I'm saying?
That's great. Yeah.
It's okay. Most of the time, I be on some schizophrenic shit, and I just like, even when I have 0 viewers, like I'm just over here talking to myself, like saying like, hey chat, what y'all thinking, chat? Like, oh, what do you think about this? And 0 viewers. Like, it's okay though. It's okay.
Yeah, it's game. But yeah, you mentioned greed earlier. I think I'm a greedy person, right? And like, I think there's a lot of people who misunderstand the idea of greed because it has a negative connotation towards it. The only reason why I view myself as greedy is because a lot of people mentally lock themselves out, right? So like, for example, I view it like what you did earlier, which I don't care, like nothing wrong with it, like believe, because I could be wrong. But one of my Patreon members got into their dream school as an engineering major because they utilized the $5 one-on-ones from the Patreon. I'm upping it to 15 because I would check it out before I up it to my real rate where I did work professionally, which was $250 an hour. Thank you, goodbye. Imagine you're a kid, you go to a store and you see a toy. I want that toy. Your parents come in and they say, we don't have enough money for that toy. Is the child being greedy or do they just want it? They just want the toy. They don't want the money, the status that's associated with the toy. They just want to play with it. And a lot of people, because they've been grown up by society, they're guilted into believing their own certain things. They tell themselves, you're being greedy. You can't eat that food because you'll get fat. You can't do X, Y, and Z because it will negatively affect you. But I don't believe it's greed. And I don't try to put myself down in this belief that I don't deserve it. Right? Like, I can if I want it, and I will. And it's not greed, it's that I can do it. So, like, whatever I want, I can have it.
You know what? That's very fair to say that. And as far as, like, I mean, I'm nowhere near perfect. Like, no one on earth is perfect. And I feel like, yeah, we're all gonna have that sense of greed. Even like with me, like I try my best to like not be greedy,
Can you tell me
but
like
there
an
are also
example?
things that an example of greed
Yeah, yeah, or
for
like
me or
how
like,
how you feel it, yeah, or whatever works best, whatever works best to like get your point across.
well, in a sense of like, for example, like if eventually shit does pop off for me, if I for example got like some like damn near like so many people coming in my lives.
Yes,
Let's say I got an average of like 50 to 100 people coming in my lives,
yes,
and nobody's over here gifting or like sending like subs, like all
yeah,
that like that
yeah,
most
yeah,
people do.
yeah.
Like like I'm not gonna be like, hey, why is no one gifting, bro? Like
Mm-hmm.
like sub up. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
feel like I've seen like people do that every now and then. Like I've seen a few streamers do that, but me personally, I could never be that person. I'm only in it just to be social, I guess. Like
right, right.
I
So
just like talking to other people like randomly across the world.
yeah, dude, that's why I'm talking to you. Like genuine, I love talking to people. And are you talking about like entitlement? Because like those people feel entitled to money based off of the viewer. Is that what you
Yeah.
mean? Okay.
Well, yeah. Also, I mean, but like, I mean, wanting something so bad when you're not getting it, that could also be a sense of greed. And like, I feel like, yeah, with the whole wanting people wanting subs and stuff like that, like, or followers overall. Like, yeah, sometimes like I be seeing like some days I don't really get a lot of followers, and like in the back of my head I'm like, well, I mean, this kind of sucks. But I don't let it affect me too much because I try not to have that weak of a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd like to have a strong mindset, and I don't want any of these hateful messages getting to me. I don't want the fact that I'm not growing faster than other people getting to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right, right. So like the greed to you, or are you? Is this like thoughts you normally have, and then now that we're talking about greed, you're putting the label of greed over it, or is this like actually what you think about? Just clarify.
I would say it's actually what I think about.
Right, and then because we're talking about greed, we're just putting the word greed over it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, okay, cool. But at least for me, like in terms of like that weird pressure, like let's say you actually step up, you're getting much larger, and then you'll feel that pressure in the back of your head. I didn't get as many followers as I normally did. I didn't get as many viewers as I normally did. I don't same thing. I don't think it's greed. I'm greedy in the sense of like what I want, but I'm not greedy in the sense of quantifiable numbers, right? Like I know what I want and then I let go, right? So I think there's a very clear distinction. So for example, there's a lot of losers out there, especially men, where they can't get a girlfriend, right? So we can view them as greedy people. I want to fuck some bitches, man. I want to go fucking crazy. I want them. I want it
Yeah.
bad, right? They're
Yeah, bro.
obsessing over
Well, that's
that
just
shit.
being thirsty.
Yeah, sure. There's like many ways to say it. Like they're obsessing over it, like every day, every hour,
Yeah.
every waking second. But like for many people who also want the same thing, they're more successful, even though they want it less, right? They think less of it. I think the only reason why that happens is because you're able to be honest with yourself. You're able to be real. I know what I want, and then you let go of it, and you have a goal in your mind, and like that's it. And like the same thing applies to like what you say with the hate comments. I'm aware of it. I let go. I have this amount of dollars. I have this amount.
You,
Go
bro.
ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off,
Go ahead,
dude.
go ahead.
I pull up every now and then. I do get like a piece of your content coming up on my For You page. I mean, because I do follow you, but I see like most of the TikToks that you post, and like I see the passion that you put into like the editing and stuff like that. And like, bro, like you're doing like your content, you're doing really well with your content. But I also do see that you also yourself do get some hate comments as well.
Can I be honest? So here's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't really put too much like emotion. Oh shit! Someone talked about me falling. Okay. Anyway, I don't really put a lot of emotion into like how people respond, right? Because realistically, do you respect everyone's opinion, Dorian? No, like this is gonna be
Absolutely not.
Right. like there's a lot of dumb people out there. And then you hop on TikTok, there's not only dumb people, there's a lot of dumb fat fucking kids on the internet.
Exactly.
Right. So
Yeah.
like, and I don't really respect their opinion. I'll be honest, I don't even read the comments. And I'll be even more honest, the clips you see, I don't even make them. I hire some Filipino to make it for me. So I got a Filipino.
For real?
I got some Filipino in a workshop just grinding out TikToks for me. Posting on Instagram.
Hey, that's still fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. I'm here to do business. I'm not here to play around. Right. So like there's a sense of detachment towards it because I think there's this misunderstanding with people. And there's a misunderstanding with a lot of artists. I'm really passionate with what I do. I make videos. That's it, right? It's not like I'm passionate about my videos. I voice my thoughts, right? There's no strong emotion towards it. And that's it, right? It's not like I am intelligent. It's like I study. It's not like I am better than you because I have good grades. I get good grades because it's a stepping stone. It's like that. That's how I view things. That's how I move around the world, personally.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Did anything bad happen in the past week, Dorian?
Did anything bad happen in the past week?
Yeah, like a negative thing that happened to you recently?
Yeah, I would say so.
What happened? If you want to share, of course.
Yeah. Well, stop it! Stop it! Sorry, my cat's clawing on my carpet. Yeah, just a lot of stuff happened personally. Especially, I mean, in the past week, most people are afraid to talk about it. I'm sure you know the.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know, like the shooting and all that, and
yeah.
it's very tough. And okay, can I just say something real?
Be real, bro.
To be completely honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, obviously that whole thing with Charlie, very upset, like very upsetting, very sad. Even that girl getting stabbed, very sad. But can you honestly tell me that you saw at least more than like 5 posts talking about like 9/11 or anything like that? Like has anyone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, tell me more.
I feel like 9/11 was always a topic of discussion.
Okay.
Every year.
Okay.
Because it is a serious event.
Yes.
And this year, I just feel like it was overshadowed by all these just horrible shootings and just violent crimes going on.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying?
I'm assuming because recently,
I don't know if you've noticed that.
I'm disconnected, bro. I'll be honest. I don't really tap into like social media at all. I mean, I scroll on TikTok. I don't really touch my Instagram. I don't really touch like social. So like, what do you mean? Because it's recently it's been 9/11, so there'd be like some 9/11 post. Like, are you asking? Have I seen 5 videos about 9/11 recently?
Like at least like 5 like, you know, posts or like just any like
I'll tell you what,
anyone like talking about like,
yeah.
hey, like this is a serious event that happened
So
still
Dorian,
not so long ago.
this is a very controversial topic. All right, so I'm gonna ask you this. I have seen more than 5. I wouldn't say in the past week, but in the past month, I have seen a lot of videos about like NASA, them faking their videos. They have wires, like they fake floating in the air. There's hair gel, right? I've seen those type of videos. I've seen videos of 9/11 being fake, a demolition, right?
Really?
Yes.
So I heard something about that too. I'm not gonna lie. I did hear something about that what was it? The second tower wasn't supposed to fall?
No, that shit, at least for me, how I see things, that shit's fake as fuck. Whatever it was, you call me crazy, right? You tell me. What do you think?
Hey, I'm here. I'm listening. No,
you tell me.
That.
You tell me. What do you think about it? Because you mentioned it. I'll explain my reasoning later, but I'm curious. Like, what do you think about? Because like you brought it up. So was there something you wanted to lead to?
Well, I do know. So Well, not exactly. I just wanted, well, because you had asked me, like, has anything happened in the past week? And I was just saying, like, well, 9/11 was last week. And
Oh,
I just thought it was interesting how not a lot of people are, like, the media isn't really, like, talking about any, like, remembrance. Maybe they have been, and it's just not commonly talked about. Like, you know what I'm saying?
oh,
But
like on some conspiracy shit. You think everything happened to not make us remember about it, or
I think they're trying to move past it.
okay. Why do you think they're trying to move past it?
Well, I mean, like, granted, it happened
I'm 15% French.
like a few years ago, or not a few years ago, but like it happened a while ago. Yeah, but like it should still be like something very serious that we remember. Whether you're like you have your own conspiracy theorists about it or not, you know what I'm saying? It should be something that we still think about.
Right.
But in terms of like, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like people are trying to not talk about it as much so that way it won't even be remembered or even talked about in the future.
Yeah. Okay. So I got two questions. Right. Number one, do you think people care? Okay, and that leads to the second question. It's like,
Honestly, no.
oh, go ahead. Tell me more about it.
I don't think a lot of people care. Like I feel like even then, like back then, like most companies and stuff, like they would post like their, remembering 9/11 and all that, just to show their good brand, but they would just do it as like a chore, like,
Right.
oh, got that done, no one will think I'm weird for not posting something about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's business. It's very safe. You gotta hedge your bets.
Business.
Right? I mean, it makes sense. That's why everyone was posting about like the gay version of their logo, and then now it's like everyone moved on. We don't really care anymore, so like we'll go back to normal. But
You know what? That's a good point because
yeah,
I feel like what didn't Xbox and PlayStation
yes,
do all that?
a bunch.
But they didn't do it. I didn't think they did it this year, right? I didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
anything about it this
yeah,
year.
yeah. Not like very, very many. I mean, it just makes sense, right? Because I'm straight. I obviously don't hate the fucking gays, so like I'm not going to boycott
Hey, I'm
them.
straight too.
Yeah. We're twinning,
Hey.
bro. Yeah, but it's like, it just makes sense because if you don't do it, the gays will boycott your shit. The straight people, they don't really care if you don't shove it in their face. And the same thing's happening with like 9/11. Obviously, everyone's going to remember it. Someone in the comment or like chat was like, obviously they're gonna talk about it. Yeah, obviously people are gonna talk about it. But and like, well, my second question was going to ask, like the intention. The reason why they're probably not is because there's no there's bigger things to push an agenda people would want. So like that's my second question was why did they do it? There's probably an intention, a reason why they would want to, but we kind of discussed that. And by the way, the reason why I asked like anything bad happened recently was I actually meant it for like your personal life, like anything you personally have experienced.
In the past week or just
Anything.
recently?
Yeah, recently. So something that popped up, like some fuckface was like driving, cut you off, or something more intense.
Man,
Someone fucking
not
asked
a
what's
lot. My life is pretty boring.
That's good.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot going on as far as like anything serious or that affects me in like a negative mental way. I'm sorry, my cat.
It's okay.
Anyway. Yeah, nothing bad recently. What about you, man?
Yeah, nothing bad either. My life. I mean, I guess technically my life would be boring. It's like the same thing or conversation we had earlier about like negatively describing everything. I think boring's like good. I think it's great, right? Because everything's going along the way I want it to, right? I booked a cruise. I'm going on another cruise. I love cruises.
You booked a cruise?
Yeah. Have you been on a cruise?
I think. Hold on. I think I saw your TikTok about that. Didn't you say you went on like the most like
cruise.
the ghetto cruise? Yeah. Wasn't that
was-
like you said it was like $50?
Now $50 a day, $50 a day. I booked another one because it's so good.
A day.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Really?
actually that's
How
a
does
good.
that even work?
What do you mean? How does that work? Like
$50 a day.
you're like how do they
Like
function?
you're on. Well, yeah. I mean, like, where do you go on this $50 day
So-
cruise? Like, what? Do you just like go to Mexico or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. So I'm in California. So they took us to like Cabo,
Mm.
then they took us to like Ensenada, and if you think about, I don't know how expensive hotels are in your area, but let's imagine like a motel, right? A motel in California is around $100 to $150. So
Damn.
that's a night, right? And they don't pay for food. There's no random activities on a fucking cruise. You go on vacation. You got Filipinos. That's the method. If you recognize, they got Filipinos running around working for $2 an hour, where they're making your food. They're your butlers. They're your servers. You get free food. You sleep at a spot. You're at the beach. They got like activities, water slides. They got everything there, and it's for $50 a day.
I might have to do that. I'm not gonna.
You should.
lie.
You
$50.
Dude, you should so go.
Is that where you're going next? Is that where you're going again, or are you
Yeah,
did you like elevate?
No, I'm going on a different ship, but like same thing. It's going to be like a video where can I profit on a cruise? The answer is obviously yes, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See, that's very interesting. Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, and I might be going on one next year. I mean, what's like something that you would like offer as a piece of advice to someone who's never been on a cruise before?
Talk to people, right? Definitely don't get the Wi-Fi package either. It's expensive, but I actually loved it because I got to disconnect. I really got to be more in the present, so that's valuable. But talk to people because everyone's there to talk. I talked to so many people. I talked to like some fucking fat kid, some old people, couples. I actually went on a double date with the couple because I'm just so talkative, right? Or I'm not talkative. I try to make conversation, to put myself out there, to get better at talking in general. And everyone's on vacation. Everyone's in a good mood. Nothing bad actually happens. Like I went on the ghetto cruise. There's only a few bad moments, right? Well, like there's some black girl, there's some white mom, two bitches were screaming at each other in the buffet, and I was like,
I see.
and I was like, should I record
It's very
this?
ghetto.
No, it's not. It's not at all, bro. It's not at all. It's like that's one moment out
It's
of
not?
5 nights. Not at all, bro. Not at all. Right. It's not at all. I mean, you can go to like an expensive one, but Carnival is our age type of people.
See, I heard a lot about Carnival, and I don't know if you saw the documentary. You see the documentary about
Poop cruise.
the poop
Yeah.
cruise, bro?
Yeah. Okay,
Dude.
so here's the thing. I watched the documentary. I also watched like YouTube videos of the people there. It's actually very chill. If you watch obviously it's fake. Most documentaries are fake. You watch that video, like a YouTube video. It's literally this random lady, right? She's walking around. There's people having fun. They're like everyone gets free alcohol during the entire cruise. Everyone's playing board games. They're laughing. They're
I
talking.
heard about that.
Yeah.
Free alcohol.
It's fake it's super dramatized. Everyone there's just like chilling, having fun because it's like an extended vacation and everything's taken care of because it's like this big news deal. Yeah, everyone's all good over there, so it's And if something bad does happen, it's content.
You know what? It is content. I didn't even think about it in that way. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
that's a profit that you could potentially make off of just by recording.
Yeah,
your
and
experience.
like let's be real. It's an easy frame of mind to have in the context of if something bad happens, it's good for me because I'm doing it for the sake of videos. But I think that's something that people forget. You could apply that to anything in life, right? Where you try to have like a twinge of this fucker cut me off, but you try to frame it in a way where it could be seen as positive. In whatever twisted way your mind could conjure, I think that's very valuable. Dorian, I'm gonna end the interview. Is there anything you wanted to say or like topics you want to hit before we cut things off?
Man, I just want to say thank you so much for, getting the chance to talk to me, man. I love your content. Like, every time I get across my For You page, I do enjoy watching it, man. Just keep up what you're doing. And, man, the sky's the limit, bro. I see you're killing it, bro.
Hey, you too, man.
Let me see. Go
ahead.
Let me get your...
Yeah,
Here, let me
check
pull
it
up
up.
your
Bro.
TikTok.
Dorian, sky's the limit for you. as well, right? It's unlimited. And by the way, I forgot to mention the reason why I reached out to you. I double texted you. By the way, I double texted you. The reason why I double texted this guy.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. The reason why I double texted this guy was because I don't read comments, right? I open up TikTok, I see this name like Dorian Jack or whatever. I was like, that name looks familiar. I see the comment and like you were defending me against haters. I'm like, what's this guy doing, bro? You just have to do that. So that's why I reached out. I appreciate you defending me against the haters. I don't remember what you said. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that positive.
I don't remember either, but
Yeah.
I know that no matter what I say, I'm always valid. And I know you did double text me. You asked me what's my normal stream time. I apologize. I'm not really that active. I'm not that active on Discord. I'm not
No,
gonna lie.
you're good. You're good. You gotta hop on, bro. Everyone who does like streaming on YouTube, they're on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. Hit me up if you ever want to like play games or anything for a stream. I'm always open. If you need like YouTube advice or anything, hit me up as well. Great talking to Dorian.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm actually about to go and stream some 2K. I don't know if you're a sports gamer type guy, but also I have other games as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't just got the sports games.
100%. We can think about it. We can talk about it. But great conversation, Dorian. I hope you have a good rest of your stream.
Hey. Absolutely, bro. Thank you so much. And you have a great rest of your day and have a great rest of your weekend as well. Once again, thank you so much for getting the opportunity. I enjoyed talking to you, man. You seem like a great guy, bro.
You too.
We should stay connected, bro. Keep it up, bro.
All right, cool. Great talking to you, Dorian. Peace, love. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, man. Take care.
Bye-bye. Peace out, man. Oh, my God, guys. I got to fucking take a piss. I got to take a stinky piss so bad. I'm sorry, guys.